Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Viego, Nautilus, a lot of short range. It's such a good pick. Can always eat the feathers coming back as well. So I think this was a surprising Nautilus pick. Can be countered really easily by Beryl. A lot of behind Gen.G's bot lane. A hook could mean a flash could be a follow-up.
Is also super low at this stage. They're starting to trade. They're getting aggressive. Beryl needs to get out of this one. Unbreakable already burned. Ignite now ticking, but Beryl will walk away safe. In the meantime, Pioshik just trying to take the dragon. It's getting lower. It's taking Peanut waiting over the wall. Can they finish it? But yes, just barely. They will find it now. Body blocking. Stepping forward. Zeka, the bouncer at the door. Top side power that Gen.G drafted for. Fishing for that stun now. You can see Viego in the bush. Peanut in the bush waiting. Reset here big though. Now Lahan's looking for the engage, trying to find the lockdown. Locked out Beryl, unbreakable, but now should surely fall. But here comes Zeka and the rest of the team. They're going to lock out, they're going to find first blood. Beryl still alive on the backside. The Lamb's respite, buying so much time. Gen.G knows that they need to get something back, but Deft is unafraid. Deft is still free firing at the pullback from Ruler. It's clean, but it's not quite enough to finish the job as Zeka dives into the back line. Still standing for now, but surely he should fall. And everybody is so low. Oh no! Are they still alive? But the feathers fly. Ruler finds one, wishes for two, tries to find another. Beryl will finally fall, and Gen.G fire back.
Such a back and forth fight. It has to get down there by the looks of it. They're going to start it up though.
Gen.G, big Beryl again. Getting hit with the hook is big. Unbreakable going to buy a few more seconds. He needs to leap back into the arms of Pioshik. Now the retreat coming out. The hook coming in from over the wall. Big ulti coming in from Deft. And that's the pick now on the backside. Kingan looking for the avenue, looking for the entrance, but the side steps are clean from Gen.G. They will not let that cast connect, but it's Pioshik back onto the dragon. Pioshik with priority access, the pick. Giving the dragon over to DRX.
That's the power of the Brawl.
History for any individual player to go from middle of the pack to potentially the best. Fighting for that opportunity now. Chovy holding on the taunt now, coming in. Kingan ready to go in over the wall. Chovy, goodbye. You don't gotta stopwatch anymore. Peanut now running, doing what he can to escape.
Look at them go, and they're not done just yet. Kingan's trying to find Peanuts. Doran's hitting the top tower. He'll pick up the first turret of the game. Pioshik is around. Beryl is moving up. Deft's pushing out bot. We'll see if they take this fight. We'll see if they try to take down the Renekton.
Looking to burn down Doran. Doran popping the ulti, the burst if he can turn here, but he's running out of fury. The Kolamik not going to connect. Looking to finish the job.
With Doran on the flank.
Over the wall. Hook now going in under the prom. Zeka onto the flank, fishing for the angle. Will lock up Ruler. Ruler immediately going to cleanse. Now the fog coming in for the prom. Ruler untouched to the backside. Keep your eyes on the feather. They could just be everything. That's going to be the shutdown. Doran leaping forward. Ruler untouched. Now Gen.G, they see their opportunity. Peanut stepping forward, peeling back now. Beryl and Deft, the last two standing. Kingan off to the side, but it is Gen.G.
Of Gen.G to take down Zeka.
And this is the level of decisiveness we needed to see from Gen.G if they wanted to bring us to a game 5. They cannot hesitate on these cooldowns against this Braum or against this Kindred. And now they fish for the dive. Kingan trying to buy as much space as he can. The tower surely set to fall. Chovy now chasing, running. This Gragas, there's no way you can make it out of this one. Locked up, the CC coming through. Kingan will fall. Doran on a killing spree.
Herald placed in mid. DRX are playing on 2 lanes here. They'll look for mid tier 1 and top tier 1. Gen.G, great tempo cheat. You know, if you don't have a push in the lane or you're not confident enough to siege because they have wave clear, it's a cheat button to make sure that you can answer across.
Caught out. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the concussive blow stack. Zeka waiting off to the side. The support surely going to fall. The Ruler has to be watched, has to be respected. Off the right. Chovy on the front line. They put them into the meat grinder. Taking them out one at a time. DRX overstepping their welcome in the enemy jungle.
That's the second time to fight this too. They're just going to give it up. No real harm done. Evening up the dragons. They need more time for Deft to pick up a third ice to kite back and deal out the damage. But if he can find that stun onto Pioshik again, Gen.G will win the fight. Pioshik
over the wall. Beryl to follow, immediately fishing for the opportunity, but he's still going to get locked on the fast forward. Beryl and Pioshik, the dynamic duo. Support and jungle now turn their sights on the Baron.
That is, they get a TP, they get an ultimate, they get a pick. Zeka knows Doran's up here.
But you know the pressure on them because the second he went down, Doran immediately TP'd. They can't afford to misstep. You see the pressure time and time again, but it is Zeka zoning, looking for an opportunity, trying to lock down the Renekton. Pioshik coming over the wall, ready to deal the damage. Concussive blows have marked him. Ignite has marked him, and there is no one here to protect him. It is Doran versus the world. It is Doran versus DRX, and DRX come out on top.
And they're capital yet, but he wants to zone them away. Don't forget about the Kindred ult. They could bait it once again.
Looking for that opportunity, locking Peanut out of the pit. It's getting lower and lower. There's no jungle, and it does not matter. That is the Baron for DRX. Peanut now has to run unstoppable on the retreat. Peanut perhaps Can fish for the steal, but instead,
No.
happy to just go back to his own safety of the jungle.
It's Ruler. Incredibly strong. DRX need to respect it. They're playing 1-4 right now. Kingen doesn't have TP, but neither does Doran. Ruler is showing
Side, playing across 2 lanes. Doing what they can with their range advantage, but respecting the potential for Gen.G.
Watch Kingen's ult. He might be looking at it from over the wall. There's the ult.
Lock up, now trying to take out Doran. Doran, how much more time does he have? Follow-up lock-up is going to hit Lands. It might hit Ruler as well. They're trying to lock down everybody. Chovy being pushed away. It will be the tier 2 falling. Gen.G no better. Single misstep, a single mistake, and either side will leap into the enemy backline. 6K getting lower. DRX think this is their opportunity. Barrel looking for the knock-up, and he's going to it. And it's the soul, and it will be a slaughter in the pit. Pyosik and Deft back to back as brothers slaughtering the front line and the back line of Gen.G. It is Ruler versus the world, but the Gale Force will not be enough.
He's dead. Kingen's gonna get the kill. No, Ruler turns it around. He gets Kingen. He gets Barrel. He falls. It's 3 members of DRX left. Chovy. Such powerful buffs to look for the win. They're waiting on the respawns of Barrel and Kingen to make sure everybody has a piece of the Baron buff. And with 5 sandbox to almost pushing their ticket to the World's Final.
Barrel looking for Ruler! It could just be everything. He's forcing it out now, buying as much time as they can with the Lamb's Rest, but they want to keep this fight going. DRX do not want a slow game. They find their pick. They find the angle. Doran spotted out. He will not be able to TP back to help the rest of the team. The siege begins for DRX.
You're slowly holding on, but DRX will start to move forwards. They'll start to push them back. They'll start to look for a base break, and they'll get it. Inhibitor will fall. DRX put a dent already into Gen.G, the world champions from 2017, looking incredibly vulnerable right now. DRX looking for Nexus towers.
Barrel blocking what he can. A lot of damage under the Nexus towers. Zach already breaking open mid lane. A second inhibitor surely will fall. Gen.G knowing that this next fight will be their last. Stepping back, buying brief moments,
They're gonna force
and
it.
they get it. Stepping in, the carries are so strong. Doran goes into the meat grinder, and he is taken out. It is domination for the team.
8 years ago, Def fell to his sister team in Samsung White, but today, in the face of insurmountable odds, he stands tall.
The last dance goes on. The stage is set. It is one final chapter. It is one more page in the legacy of Deft. He has one chance to kill the king, and today he did not miss.
And the king is waiting in the World Finals. Gen.G